What's up, brothers? What's up? Welcome to Devil's Advocate. How you guys been? Hope you guys had a good week. Um, please excuse me if you guys hear background noise or music or whatever. For whatever reason, my neighborhood is having a party. Whatever. Anyway, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? Um, I'm doing good. Thank you. I would like to humbly say thank you for all the support. Thank you for, the likes, watching my other videos, commenting on those videos, subscribing. Thank you. Thank you for checking out the live tonight. I try to do lives often. What's up? What's up, Lord? What's up? Yeah, I try to do lives as often as I can. Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So please, subscribe and check those out. Um, let's get started. Let's get started. I think we're gonna have a good live tonight. I think it's gonna be a good live. Like always, I think my lives are good. So I'm biased. Anyway, like I usually do. Let's start out with some Kendra G reactions, right? Yeah, let's start with Kendra G reaction. I like to do some Kendra G reactions because these are the delusional women that currently on the dating market. So why not get these delusional women firsthand? See how delusional they are, right? So I always love to react to them. So let's check them out.
I do. Hey, Kendra.
Kendra G meets Lisa G.
Yes. How are you?
Good. What's your name, baby? Where you calling me from? Well, your name is Lisa G. Where you
Yes.
calling me from, Lisa G?
I'm calling you from upstate New York.
On my pen. Hold on. Upstate New York. How old are you?
I am 42. I'll be 43 next month.
42. You'll be 43. So what's your zodiac sign?
Before we move on, I like to point out the red flags. Here's a woman that's 43. I've said this countless times before. As women age, they become bigger red flags. Why? Why? Because you wonder why. Why are these women still on the dating market when dating is easy for women? It is easy. Because no matter if you're ugly, pretty, fat, skinny, old, young, there will always be men out there that will want you. So, if it's so easy, why are you still on the dating market? One, because you are attracted to and you attract terrible men. Terrible men can mean all range of things. Like, I don't know. He's a cheater. You couldn't make it work. You couldn't get a long term relationship from a man. Whatever, right? Just terrible relationship wise. So you attract terrible men. Two, and or you are hard to deal with. So most times it's a combination of both. So women like this, 43, still looking for a man in the dating market. Most likely she attracts terrible men that she just can't get a long-term commitment from. And two, she's most likely hard to deal with.
Gemini.
Gemini. What you do
Yes.
for a living?
So I work for a health insurance company. I do provider relations and I also do real estate.
Okay. And real estate. So we got Lisa G, upstate New York, 42, Gemini, health insurance, real estate. You have any kids?
I have a daughter. She's 10.
10. Have you ever been
Yes.
married?
I have not. No.
Okay. So we got Lisa G, upstate New York, mom to a 10-year-old, 42, Gemini, works in health insurance and real estate. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I am looking for a man that wants to commit. I don't want to be desired anymore. I want to be chosen. So, yes, I feel men out here, they desire a whole bunch of women, but they don't want to choose you, right? So I'm looking for a man that is good with children. He can have children. Definitely has to be active in their lives as well. I am open to having one other, possibly. Has to be sometime soon, though. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. You're 43. I mean, you're already past the wall. So really now you're in high risk pregnancy mode. So if he's lucky, he get one out of you. If, and God forbid it's a baby with a defect. God forbid. So the absolute ridiculousness of it. And this is the thing. Don't do it. So not getting a child out of this woman because it's not a wise thing. Now, all she has really special, if it at all, is old box. Because at 43, I doubt she has anything special to give a man. Because she couldn't get a single man to commit to her long term, not even her baby daddy.
Someone that makes decent money, that can provide the life that I can add value to my life, I should say.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. So I'm OCD. So someone that does not keep a clean home, that wears his shoes in the house, I can't. I just cannot. Cigarettes. I'm not really a cigarette person. So smoking is kind of a deal breaker. And fathers that don't participate in their children's lives.
Okay. What about look? Should he look a certain way?
So don't judge me now because I honestly just came from the gym. I'm not ready. But I do prefer a little bit taller guys. I mean, I'm getting older, so these aren't deal breakers, but look wise, I do prefer tall guys. I'm 5'3", but I like, 6'6" and over. I
Now, she did say these are not deal breakers. But this is the thing. I mean, I could say that, or in my mind, I could want a supermodel. But if I'm, hypothetically, if I'm on Kendra G's show, do I say, I would love a supermodel? No, because that would be delusional of me. A woman that's 43, 5'3", right? 43 in age, 5'3" in height, wants a 6 foot man and over. Absolutely. It's not impossible, but this is a thing. Again, women don't understand. They're still always asking for such rare men or the smaller percent of men. So no wonder you're still in the dating market into your later years. Because women always, right? They always fish in the smaller pool. They always fish in the smaller dating pool. It's absolutely insane to me that women constantly go for the small dating pool instead of the larger pool, so they have more options. No, let me go for the small ass dating pool and then complain and wonder why I'm still single at 43.
I do prefer melanated men. And
Is that another word for black men?
yeah, I mean, I date, Hispanic guys that are darker skin tone. I'm just not really attracted to white men.
That is what it is, right? Your preference is your preference. But Kendra has said this before too, and I agree with this point. This is the insanity. They're probably going to talk about money. So, again, like I'm saying, the small dating pool. Black men are good men, just like any other man. But this is the thing, where women don't understand. You're not alone in wanting the black men, but you're also not alone in wanting the top percent of black men, which is sadly, is a small percent than, let's say, the top percent of white men. No doubt this woman will say 6 figures. So, the 6-figure black men is a much smaller pool than the 6-figure of white men. And we're not even putting height into that. So, like I said, this is the delusion of women, that you constantly fish in the smaller pool, smaller and smaller, and then you wonder why you're still single in your later years. Like I said, it is fine that, her preference is black men. That's all good. But again, it shows you that practically all types of women desire these men. So no wonder why these men have so much options. These women are nothing. 43, a single mom, delusional. Really, this is nothing special. She's nothing special.
Are you white yourself?
I'm Italian, yes. Yes.
Okay. Ooh,
Yep.
so you Italian, but black men and Hispanic men are the preference.
Correct. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
I hate to sound so vain, but honestly, probably 150 to 2K. 200K, I'm sorry.
Woo! Yeah. 150 to 200K. Does your daughter's dad make 150 to 200K?
He does, yes.
He does. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and we co-parent great.
You're not with them. Amazing. See, this doesn't make sense to me. If these standards that she has, her baby daddy met them, and yet it couldn't make it work. Does that tell you that, you know what, maybe these standards don't equal a healthy relationship? These standards don't mean you will get a long-term relationship. How about, God forbid, focus on morality. Focus on, you know what? I want a guy that's loving, that is morally sound, that's monogamous in mindset, that's, I don't know, that wants to get married. No. I want it all. I want perfection. I want a man, a black man, tall, dark, handsome, over 6 foot, makes over 150K, and morally sound, funny, charming, wants to marry, all this crap. I want to build a man. I want to build a bear. And no wonder you're still single at 43. At 43, you haven't become wiser. You've become more idiotic. That's the insanity of women right there. At 43, you haven't even learned what will make a stable relationship. A man that makes 150K does not equal a man that will be loyal to you. I'm not saying he will cheat on you. I'm saying that doesn't equate a man that will be loyal to you. How about focus on a man that will be loyal to you? A man that doesn't cheat, a man that doesn't lie. Instead of focusing on the money, because again, the money, it will be a small pool of men. Men that make the 150K is extremely small, especially if he's black. It's just unbelievable.
We're great co-parents. We're friends. We didn't work out. We were together like 7-8 years, and we co-parent very well.
Now, sometimes the viewers be giving single moms a hard time, so I want you to respond to this. What would you say to the man that would say you're a single mom and you want somebody that makes 150 to 200K? Girl, that's too high. What would your response be?
I'll say that I'm 40, almost 43, and I haven't been married, so I'm holding it down right now. I have a lifestyle that I live. My daughter, she's well provided for.
Great. You're holding it down. You're an adult. Great. What does that mean to a man? That's the thing. That means nothing. Women that being an adult, taking care of your own child, holding it down, what does that mean? Nothing. Absolutely idiotic. So what?
So anyone that comes to my life, I want them to add value, right? So in order to do so, to have to sustain a life for themselves and give one to my daughter, a good life for my daughter and myself, I feel that they need to bring some type of value.
Give a life to, you're holding it down already. But now, no, you need another man to come in to hold it down for other man's child and hold it down for you. It's like, this is a problem with a lot of modern women. If you're doing good, just have a man that's doing good himself. Stop worrying on what he can do for you financially. That's the insanity of a lot of women. Stop caring what a man can do for you financially, unless you know, you're not holding it down yourself. Because this is the thing with women. If you are doing fine in your life financially, why now put the burden on a man to compensate for that? You're doing it. You're already doing it. This is a lot of times women don't understand. You want a man that will provide for you, take care of your burdens, pretty much take away your adult responsibilities. That comes at a price. That will come at a price. Again, it's not all men or even all the men that can provide, but I honestly believe it will be the majority of men. The majority of men that provides, take cares of all that shit, it comes with a different lifestyle where he is the head. You follow his lead. In my opinion, if a man fully provides for a family, you should be following his lead. He's the boss. There's no partnership in this crap. There's none. Because this is the thing what women don't understand. Oh my God, I'm taking care of the kid. Well, this woman can't do that because she pretty much will take care of her own kid. Who knows if you're lucky enough for her to give birth to a healthy baby for you. One healthy baby for you. So, most likely you're not getting a child from her. So, to be with this woman, you're providing for her kid that she has with another man. You most likely won't get another kid. You most likely won't get a kid from her. So that sounds like a losing investment. You're providing for another man's kid and you're providing for her when she's 43. She's not that special, very average looking. I mean, she's going to gym, great. She's keeping up with her health and figure, great. But again, it loses a lot of value, right? I mean, good that you're trying to keep it up, but it still loses value. And that's the thing that women can't understand. I just hate the delusion of a lot of women, and it's frustrating. It's just frustrating in the sense that women will complain. There's so many shitty men out there, cheaters, liars, and all this crappy men, and yet they ask for just a certain pool of men, and they wonder why.
To mine, so
They need to bring some type of value to mine. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh gosh, okay.
And the selfishness of it. Value to yours, right? I did a live of this. The entitlement and selfishness of modern day women. Value to you. For him to take care of you and some other man's child. What does he get out of you? What does he get out of you? Your old box? Great. I mean, she's 43. Unless she's talking about a man that's in his 50s, late 50s, 60s, I guess. But it's ridiculous.
I'm not prepared. I'm sorry. I look a hot mess right now. But
okay. All right, we see you. Ooh, you gonna show the booty. You showing the booty on them. Lisa G, you're 42. What's the age range you want to date?
So I usually go for older guys, but I'm actually thinking 38 to 55. So I'll even drop it down to the younger guys. I'll open it up.
38 to 55.
I swear to God, if younger men will probably use her, most likely. But if younger men take her seriously, it's a sad world. That's foolish. Now, absolutely ridiculous.
So we got Lisa G, upstate New York, 42, Gemini, health insurance, real estate, mom to a 10-year-old. When was your last relationship?
It was about 8 months ago.
8 months ago. You don't have
Yes.
to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
It was a couple of months ago. Like
Three
3
flaws
months.
you have to work on. 3 flaws.
Ain't that something? Okay. I mean, you can't make relationships work. This is why I say I recommend all men to, if a woman that's at a certain age, in her 30s, maybe even in her 30s, definitely in her 40s, one of the biggest questions you should ask is, why is she still single? Because this is the thing with a woman. She, one, recently had a failed year of a relationship. Two, had sex with a man that she most likely couldn't get a relationship out of. So that's pretty funny. Like, why are you still single? Like I said, she's attracted to and she's attract terrible men. And she's most likely hard to deal with. So these men will probably just use her until they don't feel like using her anymore.
You have to work on.
3 flaws I need to work on: going with the flow. I'm kind of a planner, OCD, saying no to people, and living in the moment.
Living in the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I am.
You know, that's so true, right, Steven? This is why a lot of men are dejected by dating. Because more and more women are just looking for men. They're looking men as wallets. Because why I love the whole notion of what do you bring to the table when it comes to women? Because essentially, if you take out sex, women bring very little. Women bring very little. You think cooking and cleaning is something? Because a lot of women won't cook for you that much. They won't cook for you every night. So really, maybe once in a blue moon, great. That's nothing special. And cleaning, women will always nowadays women are expecting men to chip in with the household duties. So really, if you have to chip in for the household duties, and chip in child rearing, all this shit. So really, there's very little benefit that women give, because practically everything is shared besides being the provider, financially providing. So it's like it's not that beneficial for men. Men will do it. They just hope that women will just treat them better. But here's a woman that's 43. You think that she would treat you that great? I honestly believe she's a woman that's hard to deal with.
One thing about me is I'm very sweet and authentic.
What happened, girl? We can't see you. Girl, it went out again.
Sorry, can you hear the audio?
All right, girl, it's the last time. What was the last question I asked you?
Something I could work on, my flaws.
Your flaws. Okay, what are your 3 flaws?
Oh no, I'm sorry. You said, why should they pick me? I just think I'm really authentic, and I'm a good woman. So
You're a good woman. You're a good woman.
You're a good woman that no man has stayed with. You're a good woman with years of failed relationships. This is the thing where I wonder, why are you so good, yet you can't keep a man? I always like the notion that getting a man to have sex with you is meaningless, because men will have sex with pretty much anything. So that's meaningless for you if you've been with a lot of men. But why can't you keep a man? Why are you still single at 43? I don't think you're that great.
All right, let's do it. We got Lisa G. How can the guy reach out to you?
Instagram, LG_. That's me, but it's with a Z. So
Hold on.
Okay.
Just Jay talking said you're looking for a man making 150 to 200K. Do you make that? Do you make at least that much, or are you seeking a soft life salary?
No, I do. I'm only asking what I bring to the table with a little.
That's not. See, this is the thing with women with the table. That's not what men care about. Because look at this. She's asking for a man to provide for her and her child. She's not asking to split bills. So really, if you can bring 200K to the table, what does that mean? Because truthfully, you're asking for a man to provide that. You are asking a man to bring value into the lives of you and your child. So really, this is the point where it doesn't make sense. If you have that amount of money, why does it matter? Why does it matter for a man to provide for you? One, because that money, women hope to stop working, to drop off. If she can get a man that makes 200K, boom, she will stop working. Women, especially in their later years, want men to take away their adult responsibilities. Because women have now understand that shit is terrible. To deal with adult responsibility, paying bills, taking care of shit. They want to push that all on the men's shoulders. So really, if a man's going to have to take up all that responsibility, what does it mean that you bring 200K yourself? Supposedly, because it's amazing how, one, she makes about around 200K, and her baby daddy makes around 200K, and yet that is rare, and they couldn't even make it work. So it's absolutely ridiculous.
A bit more value.
These women are, I think, absolute liars.
So yes.
She said, yes, she does. This one said, 150K, 80% men are looking for a woman to add value to his life. He is busy, decision, and looking for a helpmate.
Okay.
Okay.
That means that it's the other way around. No 200K man is looking to bring value to someone else's life. No, you're coming into his life. You are on his time schedule, his rules, his way of doing things. Because again, he's worked hard to do this. You weren't there through the bad times, okay? You are trying to benefit only to the good times. And I've said this before. Okay, I talked to my friend that this is the problem with a lot of women who wait at the finish line for men, right? You are not there building with any man or any good man, and then you're waiting for a good man to be already built. Nah, I encourage men that make over 100K. Don't accept that BS. You are top percent of men financially, at least. So really, you shouldn't be taking BS from women. Women should be following your lead, should be on your schedule. If they're not, leave them.
She's like, oh, okay. All right, well, download the Kendra G Singles Dating app.
Yeah, so, I don't know. What do you guys think? All right. That was fun. I want to react to another video. It is not my usual video, so if you guys, don't like it, I'm sorry. But I think I saw a little bit of it, and I thought it was funny, and I thought it was interesting. So I'm gonna watch it. So why not watch it with me, right? So please, try it out, check it out. So yeah, like I said, this is a little bit different than my usual videos, but I thought this was a fun video, so I wanted to share something fun with you guys, just in case you haven't seen this one before. So let's check this out.
Okay.
I feel like Jay's kind of making fun of me though. I know it's kind of a shock. I know, kind of a new thing.
I'm just,
Do what?
I said I apologize.
Oh no, you're good.
Are you comfortable leaving the group at the moment?
Why?
I'm not understanding why you're joining the group.
This is the queer and fat group now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I came here for.
Okay. And you said you identify as fat?
Yeah.
Okay. This is just for fat-bodied people.
Yeah, I understand. I identify as a fat-bodied person.
I'm not understanding where you're coming from.
Are you guys comfortable with me here? I mean, I'm pretty chill on my end.
I'm not comfortable, no.
Can we take like a vote?
I'm gonna ask you to leave.
So I'm being discriminated against.
Yes.
By the way, if you guys want meeting codes to join for yourself, I made a website.
There's right there.
Where are you located, Jan?
I'm in Eugene, Oregon, and where are you?
I'm in Dallas, Texas. I was just checking out your scenery. It looks like you're in a little cabana.
I'm kind of a little cool space I built back here. And you know, I used to live in Dallas. And Jay and Hitch, where are you guys?
Bohemian Grove.
I didn't get that.
Bohemian Grove?
Where's that?
Oh, if you knew, no, I'm not leaking where it is.
Oh, you're kind of off the grid type of guy?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
And what state is that?
Nothing.
It almost looks like you're on.
JJ, where are you?
I think he just said where he was.
I think we just said that. The headphone's working.
Okay, all right, well, let's just get started.
Who's Luke? I saw him pop in for a minute.
We can have...
Wait, can you show your full face, Luke? Can we move the camera down?
Okay, let's get started, and we can have some chat afterwards.
Wait, I think Luke's camera turned off.
Yeah.
I think Robert's camera turned off too.
How long is this class?
Oh, about an hour or so.
I'm putting my pants on. That's why I turned my camera
Oh, no, you can turn
That's
it on.
okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, keep it on.
You can have it on.
All right, we're going to get started here.
This meeting is being recorded.
Recording in progress.
What are we recording?
This is going to go on YouTube. Okay.
Oh, let's go. Wait, hold on.
All right, everybody on good behavior, please.
Hey, Robert, you got pants on or no?
I'm totally presentable now.
Could you blur my face in the YouTube video?
Can we blur Robert's pants as well?
Okay, everybody, please, let's just chill for a little bit. Let's check out this very interesting slideshow right here.
Could you blur my face in the YouTube video though? I don't want to be online. That's...
I don't know how to do that. Okay, we're gonna get started. If you don't
Robert, can you stop moving?
If you don't want to...
Where's Robert going?
Okay, listen guys, would you please just chill out? If you don't want your video working, just turn off your video, that's fine. All right, let's go. Greetings, this is Jan Spencer in Eugene, Oregon, and this is the 8th part of this series.
Wait, it's the 8th part?
Actually, I thought it was gonna be longer. Because you saw the beginning of the part where he was shaming, he was trolling fat people. I thought that would have been longer. I'm sorry. I thought that would have been more fun to watch than this other stuff. Ignore it. Crappy part of the stream. I don't want to continue with that. So, yeah. Let's forget about that. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Let's move on to something else. Sorry if I lost you guys for a little bit. Because that was really stupid. I thought he was going to have a longer trolling, of the fat group. So that was stupid. Anyway. Alright. Anyway, so sorry about that. So let's continue. I think this one will be better. Let's continue with more planned clips. That was shitty. Anyway. Okay, so let's react to this clip. I saw this thing online. It started off good, so I'm annoyed, but whatever. It is what it is. So, yeah, I saw this clip online, and I saw some people agreeing with it, and I saw a little bit of it, and I wanted to react to it and dissect it. And first of all, this is ridiculous because coming from, we'll see, you're gonna see. So let's check this clip out.
So I want to talk about why men of this generation are scared of women. And I think it has to do with a bunch of reasons, and I'm going to go into it. But number one, dating apps has made it so that men do not have to risk anything to go on a date with women. Back in the day, you used to have to at least go to a bar and risk rejection in front of your friends or embarrassment or any sort of thing like that. Now it's just guaranteed. Men can go on an app and just swipe, and if you match with them, they know that you at least have interest in them, so there's literally no risk. Second, I think that people having phones and girls always recording things definitely scares men because They always think that like a girl is going to record them and call them a creep. Men are so terrified of being called creeps. I think it's like one of the things that they fear the most. They never want to be that creepy guy, and now in this generation everything's recorded and put on TikTok, so they're scared about that. And the third reason I think men are scared of women is because they just don't have motivation due to pornography and things like that to even go on dates, and they're so scared of being like called a creep or getting like accused of something that it's easier for them to just stay inside. I'm not saying this is an excuse, and men, you need to get out there and get over this, but I'm just explaining why I feel like men truly are scared of women in this generation. So I want to
Absolute insanity for any woman to talk about anything towards men when you are pretty much thirst trapping them. This woman was constantly, purposely jiggling. Yeah. Although she's covered up, but she's wearing like skin tight or pretty much skin tight top and unnaturally jiggling. This is not like cars moving and you're jiggling. No, she's like doing actions to jiggle. And then talking about men, porn is affecting them and all that shit. You are thirst trapping men. This is why, honestly, when women talk, it's absolutely ridiculous. Because women like this is part of the problem. Women like this create the simps. Literally thirst trapping them. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, let's and then I've seen some men, agree with her point of view. Let me give my point of view, my opinions on it. So, let's break this down.
talk about why men of this generation are scared of women, and I think it has to do with a bunch of reasons.
Men, in my opinion, are not scared of women. They're not. Men of this generation are tired of women. That's it. They're tired of how women treat them, how women view them, right? They're tired of the BS. They're tired of what women have turned the dating market into. So, no, men aren't scared of women.
Reasons, and I'm going to go into it, but number one, dating apps has made it so that men do not have to risk anything to go on a date with women.
Why does men have to risk anything? Why does it have to be a risk? This is the thing, right? I mean, dating apps aren't the greatest, but I think they aren't the worst thing. Because again, why do men have to risk? Why does there have to be a risk when it comes to dating? Absolutely unbelievable. And why does it have to be a risk towards men? It's like dating is you're going to get to know each other. That's a date. So why does it have to be a risk? It's absolutely insane, asinine.
Back in the day, you used to have to at least go to a bar and risk rejection in front of your friends or embarrassment or any sort of thing like that. Now it's just guaranteed.
How is that a good thing? This is that right there shows you it all. How women could care less about men. Women could care less. This is the thing. Women view men as emotionless wallets. What man loves to be rejected, loves to be ridiculed, love the feeling that, you know what, the woman that I thought was good looking thinks that I'm nothing, doesn't want to be around me, doesn't want anything to do with me, thinks I'm ugly. That's great. That's a risk, right? A risk that men should take. What? The absolute ridiculousness of it, where that is logical, that men should go to bars, go out and risk getting rejected. For what? It's absolutely unbelievable where women don't understand. Shit like that is painful. some men it's not that painful, right? But in my opinion, majority of men, that is painful. Getting rejected, getting even worse rejected, where women look down on you, laugh at you, say, what? Why are you even, how dare you even talk to me? It's like, why is that a good thing? Why? Because women could care less about men's feelings, right? They care less about the consequences of men getting rejected because it doesn't mean nothing to them.
Guaranteed, men can go on an app and just swipe, and if you match with them, they know that you at least have interest in them, so there's literally no risk. Second, I think...
How is that not a good thing? It's like, this is idiotic. If a man goes on a dating app, he swipes, and then boom, it's a match. At least he knows that that woman finds him attractive or, finds something about him worth liking. How is that not more beneficial? Where both parties know that they like each other. But what? Going to a bar where men will risk going up to women. And God forbid, women have, this is the absolute insanity of women. And this is why I really think women are idiotic to listen to. Because women complain about, creepy men going up to them, or ugly men going up to them, or why are these men hitting on me, right? Catcalling, all these things that women complain about. And yet, here's a woman that's thirst trapping you and saying that, men should risk that. Women are the most contradictory of both genders. They live in hypocrisy. They live in their own delusional bubble. Absolutely insane. You can't have it all. This is where women just like, they don't even know what they want. Things like this shows you that they don't even know what they want. Because it makes more sense on a dating app where both people swiped whatever and liked each other. Because that at least shows you that there are initial interests. So why is there need for a risk? To be honest, I wish dating apps were better, right? Not like where it's just a hookup culture and shit like that, or where people scam and shit. That I wish it was better to make, because honestly, I think that would take away the uselessness, the risk of talking to people that don't even like you, that wouldn't even give you the time of day. So, yeah.
I think that people having phones and girls always recording things definitely scares men, because they always think that like a girl is going to record them and call them a creep. Men are so terrified of being called creeps. I think it's like one of the things that they fear the most. They never want to be that creepy guy, and now in this generation everything's recorded and put on TikTok, so they're scared about that. And the third reason I think...
Why did she just jump jiggle? It's like, this is the, how can you, this is the, no one can take this seriously. You are just thirst trapping people, but whatever. It's just, this is a thing. Yeah, this is the thing. Men, I don't think men are scared, but who wants to be called a creep? Who? It's the absolute ridiculous of it. It's genderless. No man or woman wants to be called a creep. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's like, who wants to be labeled, oh, you're creepy? It's not a good thing. And is it a good thing for women to be called creepy? Because it's not. So really, that's ridiculous to put the onus on men. Yes, nobody wants to be called a creep. So why would you want to do things that will pretty much be labeled a creep?
Men are scared of women is because they just don't have motivation due to pornography and things like that to even go on dates. And
no, it's not pornography that's making men not want to go on dates. It's because things like this, where men are tired of the BS of women. Men are tired of it. Because now these are the things with women, where now women like this, they are looking for perfection. It's either perfection for long-term commitment, or they think that they can change the players, the bad boys, the Chaz, the Tyrones, the Pookies, the Ray Rays into good men. That's the thing. So average men, ordinary men, whatever kind of men are invisible or the creeps. So really, it's absolutely ridiculous. Absolute stupidity. Absolute stupidity.
They're so scared of being like called a creep or getting like accused of something that it's easier for them to just stay inside. I'm not saying this is an excuse, and men, you need to get out there and get over this, but I'm just explaining why I feel like men truly are scared of women in this gender.
Absolute ridiculousness to say, men, you should get over this. This is the absolute insanity where women. I think it's funny that society always paint a picture that men don't have feelings, men don't have emotions. So to know that, and this is a dating app statistic, that most women find most men unattractive. Most women go after, or they like, or they're interested in the top percent of men. Why men should just get over it that, women will find you invisible, or if you have any kind of value, like maybe money, women only view you as a wallet. Get over it. Get over your feelings. Get over your emotions, because for men, emotions mean nothing. Because, like she was wanting, risk it. Risk getting rejected. Most likely you will get rejected, so risk it, because your feelings don't matter. People that agree with this BS is absolutely disgusting. And this is what I'm talking about, where society, no one cares about men. No one cares about men, not even other men, because I've seen men agree with this crap. Get over it. It's absolutely ridiculous. Because we have society of dejected men. Men that are just, they're tired. They're tired of the BS. They're tired of how the world treats them and view them. Because even being the average men or the low percent of men, how is this helping you? This doesn't help you at all. Get over it. Risk it. What? Because again, like this, risk it. She's not going to go for average men. So risk it. Get over. It's just these things. It's just, it absolutely disgusts me, because it includes that society do not recognize men's emotions, men's feelings. Okay, they don't, because a lot of men are, like I said, they are just dejected of the world. Right? They're tired. They feel useless. They get plenty of rejections. Because, like I said, women like this don't care how a man feels. Those rejections will destroy you and hurt you. I've been there. Okay? Constant rejections, feeling like no one cares or wants you, thinking that you're ugly, thinking that you're useless. No, get over it. It's going to help. So, I think shit like this is disgusting, in my opinion. And coming from a woman that's literally thirst trapping you, right? Getting your eyes on her jiggling bits is absolutely disgusting. Because seriously, I can't take you seriously. I don't know. What do you guys think? To be honest, Seeker, at majority of men, I do not believe men project unrealistic standards. I don't. I really don't. I think men just want a woman that will love them. In my opinion, men would love the blonde beauty, the blonde bombshell. Men would love the supermodels. They would love that shit. But men are realistic. Men understand that, you know what? Am I gonna get a supermodel or, a beauty? Probably not. Am I gonna even keep her? Probably not. So I would just want a woman that's average, that would love me. That's pretty much it. I mean, this could be satire because like she's jiggling the whole ass time. It's like next level thirst trap. I mean, she might as well have showed like cleavage, but I mean, this is the next best thing, I guess, supposedly. But whatever. But here's the thing with the unrealistic standards. So let's check this video out. I have this video. Yeah, you know what? That's parasocial. That is a sad thing. I fell for that. I've fallen for that plenty. And that is why I made my channel. Right? I'm an average man that makes content for other average men. I've been there. Right? If a woman's nice to you, you fall in love with her. Because most of the world is not nice to men. The world isn't nice to men. It's not. Especially if you're average. Hell, definitely if you're below average. The world will shit on you. So, when a woman supposedly is nice to you, you'll fall in love with her. And that's the sad thing because, again, she's nice to you, but she probably views you like nothing. So, I understand those feelings. And those are the things I like to talk about. Alright, so let's check this video out. It's something that Seeker, we were talking about shortly. So I will explain this. Alright, so let's check this clip out.
What is your ideal first date?
I don't know, maybe like karaoke or like I don't know, dancing, like line dancing.
So you like more like interactive dates?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm so sorry. The last girl, she got flavor too, but she's out of my league, I'm not gonna lie.
This is a great snippet of a larger discussion on how men will sabotage a relationship with you when they think that you are better than they are. It could be your attractiveness, your status, your finances, anything that you have excess of that he feels he lacks in. You heard what he said. He only ended it with her because he felt like that she was out of his league. He ruined it. Despite the fact that she was engaging with him, she seemed really interested, she was going back and forth, and she did not swap him out. But due to his own insecurities, he had to ruin it. Prime example, don't you always hear women say, I can't believe he cheated on me with a woman that's not as pretty as me, not as smart as me, doesn't have my accolades, as amazing as I am. I can't believe he did it with her and ruined what we had. Yeah, because he's intimidated by you, and due to his own insecurities, he felt like you were worth more than he was, and he had to go out and get attention from a woman that he felt like was below him, or he felt like his insecurities could be wiped away. A woman who he didn't feel challenged by. And it's not your fault, sis. That's his lack of morale, that's his insecurities, and that's his problem. And the fact of the matter is that men will self-sabotage their relationship with you when they feel like you are above them and better than they are. And when they don't feel worthy of your attention and love.
What is your...
This is the thing, right? The whole... Women love talking about insecurities. Now, I'm not saying that men don't feel insecurities. But, to be honest, women are idiots. They cannot understand. It's not about insecurities. And this is my opinion, right? I think men mitigate risk. They will mitigate risk. So, I will explain that. So let's talk about it.
Ideal first date.
I don't know, maybe like karaoke or like I don't know, dancing, like line dancing.
So you like more like interactive dates?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm so sorry. The last girl, she got flavor too, but she's out of my league, I'm not gonna lie. So
This is a great.
This is the thing, right? I've said this before. Or if this is the first time hearing it, hear it out. I would love to date a supermodel. I would love to. I would love to get married to a supermodel. But if it's in reality, I would not want to do it. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys feel differently. You would probably jump at the chance. But this is the thing. Me personally, I am a commitment kind of guy. I'm not into just having casual sex. It's not me, right? I'm different. Maybe you guys are into it. I want a woman that will love me, want to be with me. Plain and simple. I'm not looking to continuously have sex, get to know so many different women. That's not my thing. So I'd rather be with a woman that I know she finds me attractive, that she wants to be with me, that she's happy to be with me, that hopefully, let's say even the Chads, the Tyrones, the players, the bad boys come up to her, she always find value in me. She wants to be with me. So men know this, if you bat above your league, well, it's only a matter of time before a woman sees that. And matter of time where she may see someone that's above her league that wants her. So here's a woman that's above your league, yet gets the attention of a man that's well above your league because he's above her league and wants her. You think that the chances of her sticking with you is that high? I mean, it's a risk. It's a risk that most men don't want to deal with. Most men don't want to take that risk. So most men do a risk mitigation. This woman is beautiful, right? I mean, she may like me or not, but the chances of her, if I want a committed relationship, a long-term committed relationship, the chance that someone better, right, better than me comes along and would easily take her could be higher than another woman that I find that, you know what, is more my level. I mean, I think men will take that risk. Men will mitigate that risk of, you know what, I'd rather not go above and beyond, my league and then foolishly wonder why she left me. So it is something that, men take into consideration. No, yours, yeah. I mean, if I date a supermodel, great. But marry one, yeah, I'm asking for trouble.
Snippet of a larger discussion on how men will sabotage a relationship with you when they think that you are better than they are.
This is the thing. She literally talked about two different things. The video isn't a relationship. The video is you're getting to know someone, possibly can date someone. That's different than in a relationship, right? If she was already in a relationship with you, then that's different. Men are not going to sabotage it when you're in a relationship. When you're dating or you get to know someone, it's a different matter. So this woman is conflating that video because he's not sabotaging a relationship because it's not a relationship. So women like this will try to turn something so it can fit their argument. Delusional.
It could be your attractiveness, your status, your finances, anything that you have excess of that he feels he lacks in. You heard what he said. He only ended it with her because he felt like that she was out of his league. He ruined.
Ended with her? This is the thing, right? The whole thing that she said, looks, money, whatever that she has access of, and he doesn't. Men do not care. Men do not care. Because here's another thing, where if a woman, let's say she's top dead gorgeous, rich and all that shit, and you are below her in every metrics. You're not as good looking as her. You are poorer. You are more poor than her. Whatever. You have less accolade than her. Your job status is lower than her. Men would be fine with that. But the key thing is not the insecurity of a man. It's how he's being treated. Because I've said this, if you see my other video, I did this in another video. Right? Imagine this. If how women treat you is always different. If you are a CEO of a company in one universe, and you are a bus driver in another universe, and that same woman is married to you, how different you think she would treat you? These two different men. Worlds apart. Worlds apart. Okay? That is the thing. It's not about men's insecurity. It's being how women treat men. This is another thing where, like I was saying, women do not recognize men having emotions. God forbid if you belittle men, right? Like if she's a lawyer and hypothetically I'm married, I'm in a relationship with a woman. She's a lawyer, I'm a bus driver, right? She's saying, oh no, you go cook the meal, or you I don't feel like cooking the meal today, or you go get your own plate, or shit like that, or you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta follow this, you gotta follow that. You've got yelling at me, belittling me, all this shit. But the same woman that's a lawyer, now I'm a CEO. You think she will be telling me to get my own plate? You think she'd be telling me to cook my own meals? No. It's how women treat men that women never realize. Men aren't insecure just because you have more money. No. Men aren't insecure just because you are pretty and all that shit. Men are insecure, or they may become insecure, or they may have a different feelings because how you treat them, right? You belittle them. You view them as settling. So this is the thing where women cannot grasp. Oh my God, men have feelings. You can affect men's feelings. You can actually belittle men. You can actually make men insecure, right? Not because he just automatically got insecure because you just became a lawyer out of nowhere. No. Absolutely ridiculous.
Despite the fact that she was engaging with him, she seemed really interested, she was going back and forth, and she did not swap him out. But due to his own insecurities, he had to ruin it.
It's not his insecurities. No. It's not his insecurities. It says, you know what? It's his brain thinking, you know what? Would it work out with this relationship? I mean, it could, but balance of probability, maybe not. Maybe I have to treat her amazingly because, again, let's say this, right? She's pretty. She's really pretty. Well, can I treat her better than all these other men that are vying for her attention? Probably not. Maybe not. Am I better looking than all these other men that are vying for her attention? Probably not. Right? Is it going to be a chore for me to try to one up all these other men? Try to be better than all these other men that want her? Right? Am I going to have to spoil this woman rotten just for her to stay with me? Men will think that shit. I think that shit. I've thought like that before. Like, you gotta, mitigate your risk or actually analyze the situation.
Example, don't you always hear women say, I can't believe he cheated on me with a woman that's not as pretty as me, not as smart as me, doesn't have my accolades, as amazing as I am. I can't believe he did it with her and ruined what we had. Yeah, because he's intimidated by you, and due to his own insecurities, he felt like you were worth more than he was, and he had to go out and get attention from a woman that he felt like was below him, or he felt like his insecurities could be wiped away. A woman who...
And this is the thing, right? I think it's funny saying below him. How many times women constantly look for men that are above them, right? They've always said, oh, I want a man that makes more, just as much as me or better than me or more than me. Women constantly want men that are taller than them, stronger than them, most of the time smarter than them, make more money than them. Okay, great. You want a man that's above you. Essentially, that man will be getting a woman that's below him. So this is the thing where women can't really understand the thing. Where if a woman values a man like he's above her, well, there's a higher percent chance that she will value the relationship more. If this woman views this man as maybe equal or below her, you think she will value him? You think she wouldn't create insecurities in him? You think she wouldn't belittle in him? You think the chance of cheating isn't higher? Absolutely ridiculous, right? Why women breaking down shit is stupid, right? It's idiotic because she's really not doing that well.
he didn't feel challenged by. And it's not your fault, sis. That's his lack of morale, that's his insecurities, and that's his problem. And the fact of the matter is...
Morale, idiotic. His insecurity, he's not insecure. Right? He's not insecure. It's not. He's doing balance of probability. He's doing like, you know what? What will be a better relationship? What will actually be a long-term relationship? This man has, I'm just assuming, has a cross, you know, showing it out. He looks like a proper young man. I'm viewing it as, you know what? He wants, maybe he could get a relationship. Because if this man was just a player, a bad boy, you know, a Tyrone's, he would just talk to this girl, hook up, you know, continue with this woman. But no, he's actually thinking, I want a long-term relationship. In my opinion, I want a woman that, you know what, a relationship would happen, right? A possible successful relationship would happen. So really, this young man is not insecure. He's being smart about it. Again, this isn't a relationship. It is practically Hinge or whatever in person, right? A dating app in person. So he's being smart about it.
That men will self-sabotage their relationship with you when they feel like you are above them and better than they are. And when they...
See, men will never feel a woman is above him. Men will be made to feel it. This is the absolutely ridiculousness of this. Where women are so delusional. Men do not care. It is a great thing if a woman has amazing accomplishments. Please watch my Simone Biles, right? I have a couple videos of it, right? Please check it out. That would be very helpful. I have a couple videos of the Simone Biles thing. It is great that women have accomplishments, careers, even money. Amazing. But men don't care. Because at the end of the day, men are not really benefiting from women's money. Because women are not taking men on dates and paying for it. Women aren't providing for men. So men, in general, don't care. I mean, it's a nice talking point. You know, it's good that you have your own, right? It's great. But attraction, it doesn't help it. It doesn't do anything, in my opinion. So, men are not insecure because you got promoted to a, partner lawyer. Men aren't insecure because you became a doctor. Men aren't insecure because you are whatever. Men aren't insecure because you won so many gold medals. No. But men can be made to feel insecure if you belittle him, if you think less of him, if you point out that, oh, I make more money and you don't. You make so little. You can't provide for me. You can't pay any of my bills. You can't buy me a present. You can't take me on trips. There's this doctor guy that's paying for me, or that's talking about all his yachts and all that shit. Men can be made to feel insecure. Men aren't just insecure because you have money, because you're rich, because you have a job, because you're an adult, whatever. Men aren't insecure because of that shit. Right? It's not like that's not how it works.
They don't feel worthy of your attention and love.
Men are made to feel unworthy of it. It really amazes me how women feel like they have no hand in how men feel. It's amazing to me that women think that men just feel a certain way out of the blue. Oh, it's just like, oh, I'm insecure just because you are a lawyer, just because you make more money, I'm insecure. All of a sudden I'm insecure. No. It's because women will treat him, belittle him as such, right? Think little of him, right? That is the thing. Men are made to feel insecure. Men aren't insecure because men do not care about women's jobs, women's careers, women's accomplishments, women's bank account. Men in general don't care because men don't benefit from it. It don't mean nothing to men, right? But you can make a man feel insecure because you think that, oh, hey, there's this man that's talking to me and he's driving a Lambo. He wants to take me on these trips. Blah, blah, blah. While your man, you're talking to like that to your man. Yeah, no duh. He's gonna feel insecure. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. What do you guys think? Alright, so I got another video for you guys. I think this is gonna be a fun video. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. No, you know what? This is the thing, right? Elite. This is the thing. It shouldn't happen. You know, it'd be great if women can't make men insecure, right? That I don't care. But that's not reality, right? But here's the thing. I want men to get to that point. This is one of the things why I created this channel. The support of other men. I want men to get to, again, why I talk about it so many times, to get to the best version of yourself where, you know what? You think you want to belittle me about me making less than you? Cool. If you don't think I'm that great, if you don't think I'm better, or you don't think I'm good enough for you, cool. I will leave, right? If you think that guy who's flashing all that money at you, you want that guy? Cool. It's cool. It's gonna hurt me, but if that's what you think is best for you, awesome. That's what I want men to understand. Values in yourself. Boundaries. That is what I want to promote, right? That is why I created this channel, to help support other men. Yes. Would it be great for men to have the strength to not care? Yes. Is that reality? No. Men are human beings. We have emotions, right? We have emotions. So, yes, I want us to get to that point where it will hurt, but we value ourselves more. We have our boundaries, right? We as men have our boundaries where, you know what? If you think I'm less than you because I make less than you, cool. Then you don't want to be with me, right? So, understandable, I will leave, right? That is that self-respect in yourself, where you're not going to put yourself through that. That is what I want to promote. I want men to get to that point where they value themselves. No, I mean, this is the thing, right? And here's my point, Elite. Confident men, I mean, let me say this. In reality, I don't think most men are confident. That's my opinion. I don't think most men are confident. But I want to promote that. I want men to get to that point where I've talked about this, self-improvement. Get to the point where, you know what? You are at least confident in yourself. You don't think that you're the best looking guy or the best guy around. No, but you know what? You think that you are a man that deserves respect. You are a man that has boundaries that you set. That, you know what? You won't let no one cross. That's my thing, right? So I want men to get to that point where they don't care. Yeah, correct. I want men to get to the point where it's not necessarily you don't care, because we're human beings. We get emotional, but that you will not put someone else's negativity before your own feelings, right? You won't let someone else destroy you. That's my point, right? I want that too. I want that more, where we as men can't let society, women, the world just destroy us, right? We can't. Because, again, or if you guys heard this, the highest self-deletion rate is men. And I think that is one of the cases, right, where we do care. Men do care. And men are not confident in themselves. Men are suffering, So I hope that I'm a small guy, I'm a small channel, right? I'm no one special, but I hope I can help any man, right? To, it's like, I see that bro, I see that brother, and I want to improve myself. I want to get to the best version of myself where I'm not suffering, right? I'm not being disrespected or hurt because of the world around me, women, shit like that. So that's what I want to get to. But yeah, let's. All right. All right. So let's react to this clip. I think it'll be a fun clip.
Yeah, boy, you're weird. You're weird. You're weird, and let me tell you why. There's this guy at my work, right? And when I first started, he was so nice. Literally was like, hey, like, whatever. How's your day? He wasn't like exactly like that, but like, whatever. He was just really nice, really friendly, cool people. Okay? He told another coworker, oh my God, I like her. Like, tell her and then let me know how she's feeling. She told me. I said, man's is not my type. I come into work the next day. I'm thinking everything's fine, everything's cool, everything's great. Literally, man's ignores my presence. I'm not even there. I'm air. I'm like a ghost. This man will not make eye contact with me. He will not acknowledge my presence. And he literally, like, it's like I'm non-existent. Okay, cool. Like, that's the vibe we're on now. Okay, cool. But that literally just shows me, like, because you know now that there is no chance. Oh my God, that's actually him right there. Because literally, tell me why I literally parked right next to him and now he's sitting in the car right next to me. So now I literally can't talk shit about him, y'all. Not right now. What I was trying to say is, now that you know that there's no chance of us ever f***ing, you're gonna be like that. You're gonna be a weirdo. Okay, weirdo. Okay, be weird then. Freaking weirdo. This is why I don't like men. Y'all are freaking weird. Most of y'all are very freaking weird. All right.
See, Elite, that is exactly the thing. Don't care. I don't care, right? So it's weird. It is weird for a man to respect himself enough where if you are not interested in him, cool. I won't bother you anymore, right? This is what we're talking about, right? That's the insanity. He is weird for not for not what to for respecting his boundaries, respecting himself. If this woman is not interested in him, I mean, he was cordial to her, right? He was interested in her. He wanted to get with her. He wanted to, see if something happens. She wasn't interested in it. Cool. He was cool with it. But his attention, his being a gentleman, him being a nice guy, isn't for free. This is the thing. This is women. Women want to use men, right, for money, and as an emotional sponge, right, for whack friendship, right? They want to use men for however they see fit. But when a man respects himself, right, has high self-respect, he's weird because he doesn't want to waste his time, waste his energy. Yeah, he could probably say hi to her, be cordial, but he doesn't need to go overboard. He doesn't need to go above and beyond for someone who's not interested in him. Plain and simple. So let's watch this again.
Yeah, boy, you're weird. You're weird. You're weird. And let me tell you why. There's this guy at my work, right? And when I first started, he was so nice. Literally was like, hey, like, whatever. How's your day? He wasn't like exactly like that, but like, whatever. He was just really nice, really friendly, cool people. Okay? He told him.
He was friendly, but he doesn't want to be your friend. Why is it weird when someone doesn't want to be your friend? He wanted to be more. She doesn't want it. Cool. Awesome. But it doesn't mean that she qualifies for his friendship. Doesn't mean that he should automatically give. This is the thing. Women are not owed men's friendship. Women are owed kindness from men. As long as he's not as long as he's not, abusing her, disrespecting her, or being a bad guy, right? Whatever. But as long as he is not going overboard or anything, women are not owed kindness, right, from men. Women are owed any kind of effort from men. A hi is a nice gesture, but it's not a requirement. Being nice to people, right, is not something you're owed. It's respectful, it's nice, but as long as they're not blatantly being bad to you, that's plain and simple. You are not owed a hi, right? You're not owed how you're doing, oh, you're amazing, or how was your week? You're not owed that shit. You're not owed friendship from people. Absolutely ridiculous. It's like, that's the thing. Weird. Calling a man that she doesn't like, right? That she doesn't want to, get to know or be in a relationship with. Weird. Absolutely ridiculous. Because here's the thing. Women, this is why friend zone, it is notorious with women. Women actually love putting men in the friend zone. Like, oh, this man is a just in case. If you know what? If I change my mind later on, boom, I have a backup plans. He's a weirdo because he wouldn't agree to be her backup plan, to be in her friend zone. This is why, Elite, why men should say, I don't care. Why do not be in woman's friend zone. If any ass of a man says that there's no such thing as a friend zone, he's an idiot. Okay? Everyone knows that there are friend zones. Alright? I mean, yeah, I do get that. I do get that, Elite. But yeah, I understand that. But yeah, I'm saying that, you know what? Respect yourself. Men that are in the friend zone, you don't respect yourself. I'm sorry. Right? If you actually want that woman, right? And you're fine with being in her friend zone, you want her, but she doesn't want you or doesn't want you yet or whatever, and then you're fine with relegating into her friend zone, you don't have self-respect.
Another coworker, oh my god, I like her, like, tell her and then let me know how she's feeling. She told me. I said, man's is not my type. I come into work the next day. I'm thinking everything's fine, everything's cool, everything's great. Literally, man's ignores my presence. I'm not even there. I'm air. I'm like a ghost.
And that's the thing. Women think they're owed men's attention. Women say that they don't do makeup, they don't do their clothes, they don't look pretty, whatever, for men. But I guarantee you, if every single man ignores every single woman, they would die of attention starvation. They would die of it. Right? Because that's the ridiculous of it. Women will say that, you know what, I don't want men's attention, but how dare you not pay me attention? Right? You're a weirdo for not paying me attention, but I don't want your attention, but you're still a weirdo for not doing it. The hypocrisy. Ladies and gentlemen, the hypocrisy. Absolute ridiculousness. Right?
This man will not make eye contact with me. He will not acknowledge my presence, and he
acknowledge her presence. Right? Women think that they should be the center of every man's world. They don't want it. They don't want to be, but they should be. Right? That absolute insanity. Should she be like? I mean, they're not old friendship. They want friendship. Yes, he was cordial. It was nice because he wanted to see something. But if it's not, you said he's not your type. Then what? He's your type for being a friend? This is the thing with women, right? The whole friend thing. And women do this to a lot of men that like them. But they put these men into the friendship category. They will say that these men aren't their type, like they're not the looks, personality, whatever. Yet these men are good enough to be their friends, to relegate into the friend zone. It's absolutely ridiculous. Women will always find ways that they can make men useful to them. Right? Hey, if I can't date you, I'm gonna at least make you my friend. Right? Or if I don't want to date you, I'm going to at least make you my friend so I can use you somehow. You could be useful to me somehow.
literally, like, it's like I'm non-existent. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Like, that's the vibe we're on now. Okay, cool. But
is it cool? Is it cool? Because you were making a video complaining about him. Is it cool? You're calling him a weirdo. Obviously, it's not cool when you are that bothered by it.
That literally just shows me, like, because you know now that there is no chance. Oh my god, that's actually him right there.
Because literally, tell me why I literally parked right next to him and now he's sitting in the car right next to me. So now I literally can't talk shit about him, y'all. Not right now.
What I was trying to say is, now that you know that there's no chance of us ever f***ing, you're gonna be like that. You're gonna be a weirdo. Okay.
How's that a weirdo? Not bothering you. Literally, you are invisible to him. He's not bothering you. That is it's like, men can't win. They can't win. If they bother you, right? If they try to still talk to you, try to still get to know you, they could become a weirdo for bothering you, right? Like, why can't you get a hit? I'm not interested. Yet, if they ignore you, don't bother you, just do their own thing, they're still a weirdo. It's like, women are insane. It's just funny. It's absolutely insane.
weirdo. Okay, be weird then. Freaking weirdo. This is why I don't like men. Y'all are freaking weird. Most of y'all are very freaking weird. All right.
And that's the thing, right? You would think all my videos, I would say I don't like women. No, that's ridiculous. Why would I say I don't like women? Absolutely ridiculous. It's not. This is the thing. It's not like I don't like women. No. It's about, you know what? Understanding women and their delusions. Bringing to light their hypocrisies and delusions. That don't mean I don't like them. I love women. I mean, I get hate comments that call me gay, but I'm not. So this is the ridiculous of it. So you can see that women like this can hate men and yet call a man weird for not paying her attention. Absolutely insane. The ridiculousness of a woman is next level. Alright. I saw this video a while back, and I wanted to react to it.
We found your podcast.
Yo, Skull! Welcome. Glad you stopped by. Glad you stopped by, bro. Alright, so I want to react to this. This may be, I don't know, I might get demonetized or a strike or a copyright thing, because this is like a clip from something else. Yo, Skull, you are the man. Thank you for the support. You are a brother. Thank you. Skull, you're amazing. Thank you. Yeah. Let's react to this video or this clip. Alright, so let's check this clip out.
We found your podcast.
Okay.
I listened to an episode dedicated to long distance relationships. You said that you thought they were amazing,
Yes.
that you were in one, and that you love somebody long distance, they love you.
Are you dating another guy besides me?
We have gone out. What do you do when you have a friend? You go out, you hang out.
Friend is a bit different than what we heard on the podcast. The podcast was very much giving relationship, not platonic, romantic.
Hold on. So the ring that's on your finger right now,
Yes.
we've seen on your social media.
Yes.
Is that an engagement ring?
It's a promise ring. It's a forever ring.
We found your podcast.
Okay.
I listened to it. Hold on. So the ring that's on your finger right now,
Yes.
we've seen on your social media.
Yes.
Is that an engagement ring?
It's a promise ring. It's a forever ring. I'm not engaged. I just have a forever friend.
A forever friend? Ridiculous.
A forever.
Have I ever met this friend?
No. They're out of state. They're out of town. They don't live here.
What the like?
Can I ask a question? What do you and this forever friend do when you are visiting this person out of state?
We be great friends. We're together. We're together. When that's my man when I'm with him, when we're out of state.
Like, are you intimate?
Yes.
Oh man.
That's my man when we're out of state.
So you are cheating on me?
No. I'm I'm not cheating. That's another world. That's another state. That's another friend. That's not even here. What we're doing.
That's the thing. That's the thing that infuriates me. This is another reason, right, why I made this channel. To talk and bring to light women's hypocrisies and delusions. Because whether this is, God forbid, this is staged, whatever, it don't mean that this is not real in the sense that women do think like this. They think that, okay, I can have sex with a man in another state and it's not cheating because he's another state. It's another world. Right? Absolutely ridiculous. And you can see that the man, he looks like an average man, right? That's the suffering of average men right there. That is the suffering of average men. Where here's a woman that's, I guess they're in a relationship, rationalize her cheating. That's not cheating because it's another world, because it's another state. Girls trips, right? Girls trips. How, oh, you know what? I went on a trip with my friends. Oh, I made a hookup with men, but you know what? It's girls trip. It's like, what's, shit happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas kind of crap. Right? How women can rationalize the destruction that they bring upon men is absolutely disgusting.
Oh, your reasoning is once you cross state lines, it's not cheating.
No. That has nothing to do.
Why you never told me or?
What? Tell you what?
Okay, Dee, I gotta say, I'm having a little trouble, centering myself with everything we just heard here, right? So, you are dealing with somebody else.
I have a strong connection with someone.
With someone else that lives somewhere else.
Yes.
Okay, but you are also in a relationship with Terrell here.
Yes.
So has this good friend, have they met your family? No.
Is it?
They're out of town.
I mean, the whole entire reason why Terrell called us here, right, is to figure out why he hasn't met your family, why he's essentially been hidden.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't believe this right now. Like,
hold on.
I'm hiding you, Tyrell, is because I'm a coach. I have a team of men and women that support me, that take care of me, that helps me live my lifestyle. And it's nothing hurtful. It's nothing wrong with having a good time with someone who's paying for a trip, showing me a good time.
Is it like they need to financially support you and you will date them?
Yes.
They're buying you clothes, jewelry.
Paying some bills, buying some cars, buying some trips.
Okay, so.
Absolute disgusting. Right? And this is the thing. This is what I was just talking about before. The insecurities or how women do shit to men and justify it. Pretty much, she said she's a coach or she has men and women supporting her, but she probably gives them sexual acts, right? Supporting her so she can pay bills, get cars, trips, luxury products, and in a relationship. It's like, this is absolute disgustingness. And this is one of the big issues of modern day dating. Women's such obsession with money. And this is a problem. This is the thing. Where women constantly talk about they're strong, independent, they make their money, they do all this shit. Okay? And yet they will sell their body for things, for money, for whatever, the highest bidder. And you wonder why the passport bros were created. You wonder why men are walking away from modern women. You wonder why women in their later years are still single. This is the problem where this man, he needs the attitude where I don't care. He should have walked out. He should have like, we're done, right? You have a bunch of people. You have a relationship in many other states. You have a whole team of men and women that you give sexual access to, and they could pay shit for you. I'm done. I'm walking away. That's what he should have done.
Several people are funding your lifestyle, correct?
I have a job, though.
Yeah, we know you work at a high-end restaurant.
Who cares? Who cares? Women. This is the thing. This is the absolute funniness of women. Bring up, I have a job. Really? You have a job? You have a job, yet you are giving sexual access to plenty of people so they can fund your lifestyle. Who cares if you have a job? You are practically, I don't know, a 304 at night and an adult in the morning. I mean, during the day. Who cares if you have a job? It's like the ridiculousness of it. Women like to point out that they have a job, but what does it matter that you have a job?
Not saying that you're not providing for yourself either, but we do know that you now, have help.
Yes.
Well, what are the parameters of being on the team?
You have to be my protector for sure. It's like he is. You have to provide for me, okay? And you have to pleasure me. Just that simple, like, make me smile every time. There's no downs, there's no L's, there's no no's. I won't be told the word no.
Is there a hierarchy?
God, women are so selfish. Women's selfishness are so next level, it is disgusting. This is the thing. This man obviously did not know. Do these other people know? God forbid, who knows? Right? God forbid it's insane that none of these people know. That every one of these people are being used to pleasure her, to supplement her income, to buy her things. None of these people probably know. Absolute disgustingness.
Like, is Terrell, like, is this the person that...
He's the starter.
Does your family at all know about your lifestyle? That you have a roster of folks?
They know I'm happy, yes. I have said that I'm very happy, and I don't bring people around because I don't have time for the, who is this, what's this, what happened to the last one? But yes, they know I'm happy. That's what matters. So if I'm happy in Miami, I'm happy in Chicago. If I'm happy in Atlanta, I'm happy.
That's the thing. That's absolutely disgusting. And this is why a lot of men are walking away, are giving up, are just tired of the BS. Tired of wasting their time. This man most likely feel like he wasted his time. If he knew that this woman is how she was, this is what she did, used him for his pleasure and his finances, he wouldn't waste his time. Or he would just use her for sex. He would just view her as a whole to be used. But she didn't allow him that choice. She didn't allow him that choice because look at this man's face. He had feelings. So she didn't allow him the choice where he could have just knew what the situation was and he could just viewed her as a whole to be used. But no. The sad part is he got his feelings into it. This is the thing. And this is why I honestly believe men fall harder, right? Men truly know what is the meaning of love. Men fall harder. Men are the romantics. So that's why I find it disgusting when shit like this happens. Right? Shit like this happens, and what does it do? It ruins men. It destroys men. Needlessly. And this is another thing. It's just that women view men, in my opinion, in general, women view men as just tools to be used. Your wallet, you're a screwdriver, you're a sex toy, just something to be used. It's absolutely sad and disgusting. You know, this is the thing where there are differences, right? Some men aren't the Chads, the Tyrones, the players, the bad boys. They're average men. They want a relationship. They want to be loved, and they want to love. Right? They're not looking to, oh, I want to just have sex. Sex is just, in my opinion, some men feel sex is meaningless without some feelings. That's how I feel, right? If there's no feelings in it, it's not that great. And things like this will happen where men put feelings in it. Women just view men as tools to be used. And what makes it unfair is that he wasn't allowed to know this beforehand. He wasn't allowed to make that decision where, you know what, if all you cared about sex and to use me, fine. You are just a whole to be used as well. But she was playing him. And disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yo, Alvi, what's up, bro? What's up? Okay, so let's end the stream on this clip. So this clip, I'm not saying, I don't know if I would call it going viral or anything, but it's been a little bit popular online. So I don't know if you guys seen it. I wanted to watch it, react to it, whatever. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but let's check it out.
My best friend was pregnant by the exact same man at the exact same time, and I never knew until she had a secret baby shower. So I was dating this dude for like 3 years. Like, we were together for like 3 years, and me and my best friend have been best friends for way before that, like 10 plus years, right? So we end up getting pregnant at the exact same time, and she ends up coming up with this story like she had a one-night stand, she don't know who her baby daddy is, all these other things. And like, you know, once I asked her, like, are you gonna keep it? Because I'm never going to push anybody to go to the clinic and send their baby back to God. But I always ask, because where is your mindset? So I asked her, like, are you keeping the baby? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, like, you know you're gonna be, you know what you can handle, right? So whatever, we both go through our pregnancy. We were so excited we found out at the same time. And it's getting closer to like our like 6 month, and it's time to start planning our baby shower. I have no fucking clue all the way up until this point that me and her, like, I don't question it, right? So, because like, why would you be a weird bitch? So at the 6 month mark, when we start planning our baby shower, she's like, I'm just not gonna have no baby shower. I've just been going through it mentally, emotionally. So the whole time I'm thinking that she's down and out because she's having a baby by this man, by somebody she don't know, right? Just, she's gonna be a single mom. She set herself up for this. Like, she don't know who the baby daddy is, nothing. So I'm thinking that's why she going through a whole time. The bitch going through it because we got the same baby daddy. Our mutual friends was like, oh, are you going to the baby shower? She told me she wasn't having a baby shower. That's how I'm gonna motherfucking come. I'll pop up at the baby shower. Guess who at the baby shower cheesing? Oh, y'all want me to knock all this shit over? Story time on how me and my best.
I've said this before, right? Women choose terrible men. They are attracted to terrible men. First of all, let me dissect the friend. Like, are you an idiot? You know that this woman, I mean, let's first of all, let's start out. How many times I've heard that men make terrible friends or men don't know friendship and shit like that? Women are no better. Women are no better. That's women's friendship right there. Backstabbing galore. So really, there's no better. Now, here's the thing. Like I said, focusing on the friend for a minute. Are you stupid? You literally know this man cheated on his girlfriend, your friend, right? With you. And you think it's a good idea to have this man's baby. This man who would cheat on his girl, let alone your, I guess, best friend would do that. And you thought it was a good idea to have this man's baby. You think this man will be a good man to you? You think this man will be a good father? That's the absolute idiocy of women. Okay? Again, like I'm saying, I'm focusing on the other friend. Right? I'm focusing on the friend right now. How stupid that friend is to think that this man obviously won't be a good father. Obviously won't be a good partner. So how stupid is that woman? Because you see the red flags, let alone you were having sex with that big ass red flag. And you thought it was a good idea to give this big ass red flag a baby. Absolute idiocy. And that is why, one reason why single mothers are condemned, right? How men condemned women, condemn single mothers because of the stupidity. And then you think that a good man should bail you out from that, right? To provide and protect you, right? After you were so stupid to give children to terrible men. The absolute idiocy. So, let's watch a little bit. We'll break it down with her. I already talked about the friend, which she's a stupid idiot.
I was pregnant by the exact same man at the exact same time, and I never knew until she had a secret baby shower. So,
here's the thing I want to say. Now, yes, her friend, her best friend, and her man is an absolute dirtbag of a people. But I like to make it known that I'm not saying that she should have been known, but in all honesty, and I've heard this time and time again, women will ignore red flags. I already talked about the friend. She ignored that red flag that was up in her effing face. Right? She ignored that. Now, I'm not saying that the red flag is in her face, but I guarantee you, neither her boyfriend, her baby daddy, nor her friend, they didn't show red flags. I guarantee you that they weren't that great of a people to begin with. That's in my opinion. So, I'm not saying that the red flag was blatantly in her face, like her idiotic best friend was, but I do guarantee you, women will ignore the red flags. I mean, I guess good for him. To be honest, I don't think it's that great for him. I think it's ridiculous, right? That I cannot understand the thought that men, let me have a whole lot of children and just that it. I think it's ridiculous. But I don't know. Let's continue with her.
I was dating this dude for like 3 years. Like, we were together for like 3 years, and me and my best friend have been best friends for way before that, like 10 plus years, right? So we end up getting pregnant at the exact same time, and she ends up coming up with this story like she had a one night.
This is also an issue. You were dating this man for 3 years. Why couldn't, like, this is the lot of problems with the black community, where you're not creating a community. Because in my opinion, marriage, family is the creation of communities. Being baby mamas, baby daddies, that's not a community in my opinion. So you were with this man for 3 years. If you thought it was a good idea to have this man's child, why isn't a good idea also to get married with this man? Right? Why wouldn't this man propose to you? It's like, why would I never understand why women just like to go in different kind of orders. Because usually, right, marriage is a good determination if this man is serious about you. This is my advice for women, right? Men, like, marriage is a shithole for men. But for women, my advice for women, if he wants to get married, if he wants a child with you, he should marry you. That's the least he could do, because that shows you that at least he's going to that level of commitment. I'm not saying that, yes, there's divorce that can happen, but he would at least take that step, that next level step of commitment to be with you by marrying you, because he wants a child with you as well. So the idioticness of it, where honestly women value, like, they don't value children as that high level of responsibility, right, or high level of commitment as as it is, because having children should be a higher commitment than just getting married. So really, you should just get married first and see if that works out, because at least that step you can gauge, oh, if this is going to be a good thing. Because now she's a baby mama with a man that has another baby mama at the same time. Is that a good idea to have this man's child? Because this man is obviously a piece of shit.
I understand she don't know who her baby daddy is, all these other things. And, like, you know, once I asked her, like, are you going to keep it? Because I'm never going to push anybody to go to the clinic and send their baby back to God. But I always ask, because...
Back to God? You believe in God? Really? I love how women supposedly believe in God, yet, I'm pretty sure God recommends, or, he really goes for marriage instead of having children out of wedlock. It's like, to be honest, this is why religion is so weak to me, because it's such a pick and choose kind of thing. It is. You pick and choose what you want to listen to or obey to, and then you just, like, do whatever you want. Back to God. Yet, it's fine to have children out of wedlock, which I'm pretty sure God doesn't, he frowns upon. You know what? In my opinion, I would say send the children back to God. I'm sorry. Because we do not need more children in broken homes. We do not need more children by terrible people. Because, come on. Like, seriously, her friend, I'm not really a good person. The man definitely ain't a good person. And her, she's idiotic. I'm sorry. Right? Because, like, you couldn't take the proper steps. Get married first. Continue to evaluate the relationship. Then have children with a man. No. Let me have children with a man that would cheat on me.
Where is your mindset? So I asked her, like, are you keeping the baby? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, like, you're going to be, you know what you can handle, right? So whatever, we both go through our pregnancy. We were so excited we found out at the same time. And it's getting closer to, like, our, like, 6 month, and it's time to start planning our baby shower. I have no fucking clue all the way up until this point that me and her, like, I don't question it, right? So, because, like, why would you be a weird bitch? So at the 6-month mark, when we start planning our baby shower, she's like, I'm just not gonna have no baby shower. I've just been going through it mentally, emotionally. So the whole time I'm thinking that she's down and out because she's having a baby by this man, by somebody she don't know, right? Just she's gonna be a single mom. She set herself up for this. Like, she don't know who the baby daddy is, nothing. So I'm thinking that's why she going through a whole time. The bitch going through it because we got the same baby daddy. Our mutual friends was like,
it's funny. They both set themselves up to be single moms by the same man. This is, you know what? This is why the black community needed Kevin Samuels. They need him because he's the only one bringing to light the insanity of the black community. I'm not going, straight and all that for it, right? I'm not saying anything. I mean, I have and I've done, but I'm not going crazy about it. But like I said, this is why they needed a man like Kevin Samuels. In my opinion, it's sad.
oh, are you going to the baby shower? She told me she wasn't having a baby shower. That's how I'm gonna motherfucking come. I'll pop up at the baby shower. Guess who at the baby shower cheesing? Oh, y'all want me to knock all this shit over?
It's probably her man, her baby daddy there cheesing. Great. This is the absolute sadness, right? And stupidity. This is the problem where women are terrible at evaluating men, vetting men. This is why, right? This is why they had other men, the fathers, the brothers, the uncles, vetting men, right? Understanding what type of man this is. This is why. But no, we have a generations of single moms doing shit themselves, figuring out all the shit themselves. It's kind of turned out to a whole lot of failures. So, yeah, I mean, it's not doing good for them because it's just continuing the situation. And this is the thing, right? This is the problem. 2 stupid women, 1 stupid man. So what is that? What does that tell you? The stupid falls on the women because there are more women being stupid than there are men because women are choosing the same man. Women are giving children to the same men. So this is the thing, right? How can you hold men accountable when women don't? When women pretty much take away accountability from men. Because although that man is a dirtbag, right? But look at this. 2 women gave that dirtbag of a man children. Like, 2 women gave this dirtbag of a man their body. You gave the most precious thing you can give a man to a dirtbag of a man. And you think, what? You will get better? You think that you qualify for good men? No, because good men will see that. Why would I be your last choice? When you pick terrible men, and now you think that I should, now that you have higher standards after you pick terrible men, now that you have higher standards, I should be there for you. I should take up the slack. I should right the wrongs that you did yourself. No. And that is why women like this will later on come to the Kendra G show, right? The single moms will come to the Kendra G show looking for a good man. A good man that with their high preferences, high standards. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yo, exactly, Heart. Correct. Yo, Skull, thank you for checking out the live. Hope you had a good week. I hope you guys had I hope you guys thought the live was good. Heart, Alvi, Mystic, Skull, everyone else, right? Elite, everyone that joined the live, you guys are amazing. Thank you for checking out my live. Thank you for checking out the videos. Again, if you guys are at the end of the live, I try to do lives as often as possible, like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. I'm trying to keep up with that schedule. So please join my other lives, my lives in the future. Please subscribe so you guys can check out those lives. I think they're fun. I think they're good. I think it's fun to watch these videos together, react to it together, and maybe chat, maybe talk, converse. Maybe you guys, I don't know, ask questions, whatever. So I think that's fun. But thank you for checking out my videos. Thank you for any and all support you guys give me. It's amazing, right? You guys are amazing. So yeah, thank you. Hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend. So later, guys.